Welcome to Global Academy Institute of Technology Foundation Incorporated. We're bringing community development with quality education for progress. This is Judith Biribilla, your subject teacher for creative nonfiction. And if you have some questions or queries regarding with our topic, you can contact me on my phone numbers posted on the screen. And you can also visit our e-learning site at gait.com/elearning. This is Creative Nonfiction, Quarter 1, Week 5. Our objectives are clarity of idea, appropriate choice of literary element, appropriate use of the element, and effective combination of the idea and the chosen literary element. Evaluating others' draft. As you can see, the students are evaluating each other's draft to improve overall learning by helping them become better readers, writers, and collaborators. To make ideas clear in creative nonfiction, clear writing is a writing that readers can follow. It's okay to make readers work through the implications of what you're saying, but it's not okay to make them piece together what you're saying in the first place. Readers must easily understand every point. We'll explore two tools for increasing clarity. First, use plain phrasing where possible. Here's a sentence with complex phrasing. The obstacle facing media organizations is to chart an economically sustainable course through a landscape of commodity journalism. Let's rewrite that sentence plainly. News companies are having a hard time staying in business because anyone with a blog or Twitter account can report the news now. Simply your sentence without dumbing down your ideas. Use fewer ideas per sentence. Consider this bad paragraph. There is a fast-growing collaboration of data describing the structure and functional capacity of human gut bacteria in a variety of conditions. Ongoing efforts to further characterize the multitude of functions of gut bacteria and the mechanisms underlying its interactions will provide a better understanding of the role of microbiome in human health and disease. There's a lot of research on gut bacteria. We're quickly learning what roles bacteria play and how they interact with each other. Researchers want to better understand how these bacteria affect our overall health. The original paragraph sentences contain two ideas each. That's a problem. Your brain interprets the meaning of the sentence after it's done reading it. So the longer the sentence, the more details you hold in your head at once. That makes understanding a complex point even harder. Don't be mean to your readers. Make it effortless to read your words. Beware rephrasing. When authors state a point, they point it out. In other words, that is to say, put another way. There are often red flags the point that came before needed to the rephrase to be understood. Instead, delete the rephrasing and reward the original statement to be self-evident. Use plain wording and use fewer ideas per sentence. If simplification can achieve the necessary clarity, it's time to provide examples. Provide examples. Providing examples is another tool for improving clarity. Examples may abstract statements specific. Your brain best remembers things this way. A few tips for providing examples. Provide before and after examples or counter examples to clarify what you don't mean. Help readers orient themselves on a spectrum of right and wrong. If you make sentences fun and topical, readers pay more attention. Examples with many moving parts should be diagrams. Don't waste time with examples if you're confident your point was self-evident. Takeaways of clear writing. If you write something unclear, you're writing for an audience of one. Yourself, you might as well be writing in your diary. Instead, be clearer than you think if necessary. Use simple wording, use simple sentences, and provide examples. Simple language doesn't weaken our writing. It strengthens your points by helping what matters stand out. What are the elements chosen from the writing nonfiction? First, reflection. The subject is the genre usually centered on events of personal significance to the writer. For this reason, narrative nonfiction commonly exhibits elements of narrative reflection. Writers provide their thoughts and views on the event and experiences that have colored their lives. Writers may also comment on the manner in which the experiences and people have influenced other aspects of their lives. In such cases, works of narrative nonfiction resemble the nonfiction genres of memoir or the personal essay because they serve as a platform of the writer's personal views and opinions. First and foremost, writers of narrative nonfiction base their stories on real events. Although narrative nonfiction is typically reflects on the personal experience of the writer, a writer must accurately convey the people, places, and events that occur within the narrative. As a result, a writer may need to conduct extensive research as not to compromise the truthfulness of the events people discuss. Writers must fluidly and creatively blend accurate research-based details with narrative storytelling techniques. The biography is another type of nonfiction that overlaps with narrative nonfiction as far as attention to facts. Like writers of narrative nonfiction, writers of biographies research details to ensure that their work is truthful and accurate. Unlike biographies, however, narrative nonfiction provides writers with more creative license to depict people, places, and events. Characterization. Similar to characters in fiction narrative, characters in a work of nonfiction can be dynamic and undergo meaningful growth and change. The author may recall a memory of a person and use personal perception to further develop the character. The flexibility of the narrative nonfiction genre allows the writer to fictionalize or blur certain events of a character or event. Because a writer doesn't know the full and truthful motives or thoughts of a person, his genre gives license to writers to give and fictionalize certain features of an actual person. Plot. The plot of a narrative nonfiction work may follow the structure of a fictional novel, starting with an element of exposition and moving the rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. This narrative structure allows the writer to bring cohesion and resolution to real-life events that may not have been so clearly defined. Narrative and point of view. As with other narrative forms, writers of narrative nonfiction can use different narrative point of views, but first person and third person are the most common. First person narration enables writers to express their personal views about real-life people and events. In third person, the perspective is limited for writers because they cannot accurately understand the internal thoughts and motivations for the real people represented by their characters. Instead, writers must use what they learn or observe about the actual people to develop the characters and events. And for your activity and assessment, you can visit our e-learning site at gait.com/elearning. gait.com/elearning. Thank you and have a good day.